welcome back to Hazardous Endeavors.
Huzzah!
A 5th edition actual play podcast brought to you by Digital and Dice. I am your host, Mark, and joining me today are the players, starting with Wizard James.
Hello.
Playing Elliot Frostmoon, we have the Lady Crass.
Hey, hey.
Playing Lindo Espina, the beautiful Thorn.
Beautiful Thorn.
We also have voiceover guy Brian.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Absolutely 100% guilty. Also playing Wilf Tradewind.
Hey.
And sound guy Steven.
Greetings all.
Who is playing Jaxom Shaw. And where we last left our intrepid adventurers.
Got a lot quieter.
Yes. You had made your way to a tower on the outskirts of the city-state of Anra'Lathan, where a wizard by the name of Prenistus Drom had taken a book from the library in Anra'Lathan's university known as the Abnormicus.
You're an Abnormicus.
You had trailed him to the tower, made your way inside, and after discovering that the place was mostly empty and also undefended, by the time you got up to the top, you were ambushed by a sickening...
Squiggly spooge, I do believe, is the technical term.
Yes. A gibbering, squelching, biting, gnashing, blinking pile of flesh, eyes, teeth, tongues, and various other things that attacked you upon you getting up to the top of the tower, which you handily dispatched.
Oh, yeah. You mean Jaxom handily dispatched?
Yes, I did.
Yes. And after dealing with that immediate threat, you have located the book itself, standing nearly 4.5 to 5 feet tall, nearly as much wide, and several feet thick, bound with various different precious metals and large inscriptions on the outside of it of an arcane nature. Lindo had approached the book in an attempt to start dragging it towards the stairway, and, well, he got himself a little tongue-tied.
It's a good thing it was Lindo and not me. I would have been a pressed flower in that thing.
Yes, so where we last left you, Lindo's top half is currently sandwiched between pages of this book, which seems, it's pressing down on him, although it doesn't seem to have teeth or any sort of thing that might be hurting him. It is just pressing him together and holding him there with his legs kind of flailing out behind him.
Jaxom, I think we're going to need you for this.
Yeah. So I kind of want to run over there, kick it over, and wrench it up.
Okay, so you're going to kick the book over and try to pull it up. So easily able to kick it over, although that brings Lindo with it. So Lindo, your world moves suddenly and then thump. And then you grab the pages and you start pulling. Go ahead.
Jaxom, you can do it. Have some inspiration.
All right. It's a die 6 now?
Die 8.
Die 8. Okay.
Die 8.
All right, what do you got?
28.
Wow. All right. So yeah, you
because I'm so inspiring.
You grab the book and you start pulling up, and with a little bit of inspiration behind you, you manage to open it enough. Lindo, you feel the pressure off of you, and you're able to.
Oh, I roll straight out of the book. I stand straight up and my hair is everywhere. How's my hair?
Perfect.
Impressive.
Good.
I don't care. Let's get this stuff over with.
So, the chains are down the stairs. Do you think we can get this downstairs without it eating any more of us and get the chains back on it?
I think.
Well, what's your thoughts on this, Elliot?
Would the key work?
I don't.
Do we have a key?
Yes, we have a key. Well, Jaxom has a key.
Jaxom has a key.
It's kind of hard to miss since it's...
Jaxom, you hold up.
I pull it out from the where it's in the back of my belt.
Okay. Let's see. So, you hold up the key. You hear a brief fluttering from the book as a page almost kind of flutters in some sort of unseen wind. And as you're holding the key, it suddenly starts to turn bright red hot. And you take 12 points of damage as it's starting to sizzle in your hand.
Oh.
That hurts like hell.
Do you attempt to drop it, or are you going to hold on to it?
Here, hand it to me, mage hand.
Yep. Okay. So you pull out mage hand and are holding the key
holding
there.
it away from the book, because I have a snaky feeling that it's just going to try to eat the key.
Okay.
Or set the book on fire. That is fine.
I mean,
It is a man-eating book. Have a dice.
Knowledge Arcana on what spell was cast.
Go for it.
Cool.
I think I know.
It is on
16?
fire.
Seemed to be heat metal.
Yeah,
It is
that's what I
on
figured it was.
fire, baby.
Yeah.
Hot, hot, hot.
To which, as you're holding the key up there with mage hand, it still glows nice and red hot for another few moments and then starts to cool. You can hear the kind of plinking of the metal cooling as it
That
hangs
was
there.
not very nice.
Are we scolding the book?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to teach it
Do
who's
not
boss.
eat people. No. Bad book. No. Does it work?
The book does not seem to respond.
Excellent. It has been tamed.
Is the
The
book
great
just,
Lindo Espina has tamed the book.
is the book just laying there?
Yes. As books are wont to do, yes.
Do we move it?
Hey, Elliot,
Yes?
do you think you have the, chutzpah to be able to counteract any of its next party tricks?
I can do that a couple of times, but not many.
Well, then, let's wait for it to be, generally speaking, it's a pretty terrible thing no matter what you do. Let's try to get it down to its chains.
Should we all just grab a corner?
I'm pretty sure that Elliot's not going to be able to lend a hand.
Aha, ha. Well, you can at least lend a single hand, right? They just hold the corner.
Or I could just run back into the main room, grab the chains, and come back.
Or you could do that.
I suppose.
I will go do that.
Okay, so Jaxom, you run downstairs and you start gathering up all the chains. They're a little heavy, but you're able to kind of throw them over your shoulders and start schlepping them up the stairs.
He's a
The
strong
weight of
lad.
responsibility.
And as the three of you are standing around looking at the book, Jaxom, you can hear him downstairs. You hear the rattling of the chains, and as soon as you start hearing him coming up the stairs, the book opens slightly, and you see this mist.
I sit on
Kick
it.
it. I kick the book.
Okay. You see this mist start rolling out from between the pages and start filling up the room.
Then I try to sit on the book.
I rolled a 1.
So you come up and stub your toe on the corner of the book.
Ow, it's bounded brass! Bounded brass! Ow!
Lindo, you sit on top of the book, which doesn't stop the fact that the fog starts rolling out and filling the room.
Mr. Wilf, dispel.
Chutzpah, something, dark side, something. Knock that shit off! Dispel.
Okay, so you cast Dispel Magic, and sure enough, the spell dissipates, and Jaxom, by the time you get up the stairs, you find, the mist starting to slowly dissipate, and Lindo sitting on top of it, Wilf rubbing his foot, sitting to the side.
I was always told that I was a bit of a skinny man. I did not believe it until now.
You're a bit of a lightweight.
Eh?
Drop the chains down on the ground and
Okay.
start trying to move them around to chain this thing up.
Okay. So you start pulling the chains over toward it. And as you get over there, you lift the chains up. Elliot.
No, keep going.
Okay.
So if we hit
I'm waiting
that
until he
with
casts.
the chains, is that a ramshackle?
Hey,
Right.
I don't get it.
Who was that laughing?
I believe occasionally it is God laughing at us.
So
The great Paylor looking down and just
you're about to put them down on it, and the book flutters.
It is not your turn to move. Counterspell.
Roll.
Okay. I figured that would be the case.
Ooh, Nelly.
Ooh.
22.
Now, counterspell. What is the roll requirement?
10 plus the level of the spell. So even if it's 9th, it's gone.
Okay. So it seemed to be doing something.
That's
You
my
actually,
boy.
the chains start to almost go ethereal for just a moment until Elliot casts a spell and they become solid.
I say we kick the book down these stairs.
Once it's chained.
Yeah, let's chain this thing up first.
Change the book and then kick it down these stairs.
It will try other things. Be prepared.
So,
It's hidebound by its ways.
There's that lap again.
Okay. So,
This tower is weird. Freaking wizard towers.
so you start to chain it up. You're wrapping the chain around the top. Lindo's still sitting on top of it to try to hold it closed. And you kind of move and start moving it around. You're going to have to lift it to get the chains underneath it.
That's
And
fine.
shuffling.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me another strength check there.
You know, it occurs to me that it's a shame we don't have that stupid sort of herdy rock. I'm pretty sure that we could smack the book with it.
5.
A 5. All right. So you're
my.
trying to lift it and the book just won't budge.
Lindo, get your ass off of
Oh,
it.
I didn't think it was that much weight. I get off the book.
Okay. You get off the book. Jaxom, you're kind of trying to spread your legs a little bit more to get some better grip. And
Lift from the legs, not the back.
And then can you please make me I believe it's a wisdom save? Let me double check.
What?
What? I'm
What?
sorry. You have you have a question?
Nothing. Mysterious voice.
Let's see.
Ba-ba-ba,
You know, maybe when we head back to the house, I should go get checked by a doctor. I keep hearing things.
Oh, never mind. I guess there isn't a save on that one. You are currently hexed. Your strength checks are all disadvantage.
Nah.
As you feel yourself become weak, something settles upon your shoulders and your muscles become tense and uncomfortable.
Something's not right here.
You're looking a little bit uncomfortable there, my friend.
Just slightly.
Okay. Elliot's going to walk up to the book.
Okay.
And speaking in a language that basically sounds like two glaciers smashing into each other, he says, hello.
Really took a crack at that.
The book does not respond.
Well, not that language. Let's try one that sounds more like dragons. And he says again, hello.
The book flutters slightly, but doesn't otherwise respond.
Oh, my turn. I move my hands a little bit and do a little crazy John today. Thieves can't touch it.
Okay. No response.
Okay, that's all I got.
Perception checks for the two of you who are not actively attempting to communicate with it.
That's something.
11.
11.
8.
Okay.
We are the most
Noted.
observant.
Yep.
Okay.
There's only two other languages I know. I'll try Elven.
All right.
Nothing.
No.
Oh, and I say hello in Elven back.
You are unsure at this point whether
Interesting.
You're unsure as to whether the book can understand you, or if it can, whether it can actually respond in any way.
No, but it seems to be sentient at the very least. And I figure, although I do not have that language, giant would probably work since it's a storm giant's book.
Ooh.
But I don't think any of us can speak that.
No.
No.
That's what I figured.
Is it bound? We have this all bound now.
The chains are not on it yet. Jaxom was attempting to lift it to get the chains around it.
So, Lindo, you
try this again.
should help me assist him because together we might actually make a full-grown person trying to lift something.
Okay, sure. You're more like a small baby person, but yeah, we can make this work.
We're assisting.
Okay.
That's the thing we're doing.
Go ahead. So that'll take place of the disadvantage.
So that's you're rolling.
18 strength.
Okay. So just roll one die because you have advantage from the assist.
All right, I'm gonna roll this one then. There we go. 24.
Okay. So you start lifting it. As you do, from the other side of the room, you hear the tinkling of glass breaking.
Hello?
I don't know what that is, but I hate it.
You look over, and one of the windows seems to have broken from the inside.
Interesting.
Oh, even better idea. Let's just chuck the book out the window.
That is actually something we could do.
Let's finish chaining this thing
you
up
have
first.
like a
You're able to
thunderbursty
lift the
thing
book. You get
or
the
a
chain.
windy thing.
You push it under it. You wrap
will
it up the
not
other side.
Damage the book.
And you're like,
if you were to
okay.
know. As long as I went with it.
You have the lock. And now you look for the key.
Oh, you.
You don't see it.
Butthole.
I go look over by the window.
You look over and there's the broken glass in the window. And
I look over the
you look
window.
out and you see the tops of trees and a little rocky valley outside down where the base of the tower is. Yep.
This is not good.
I would imagine if I were a book that did not want to be locked up and was magical, I may or may not have thrown my key out the window.
Or eating
If it were me.
Out the window seems most
When you
likely.
put something down.
Okay.
Abnormicus. I suggest you do as you're told.
Dun dun dun. Or what?
See.
He's going to eat us? Explode us? Throw us out the window?
The book kind of almost flutters for a moment, like the top of it ripples. And as you're standing there, you're, hand on hip, telling it to do what it's told.
No, not hand on hip. Staff.
Okay.
Because I'm casting suggestion.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
DC 15.
Gotcha.
Of.
So you are standing there and speaking in a commanding voice about the time that a little white sticky ball of web spits out from the bottom of the book and sprays out at you. Go ahead and make me a dex save.
Oh,
I'm not going to
Elliot
let it.
is-
It's hilarious.
not good at the. Oh, I rolled really well. 15.
A 15. You barely dodge out of the way as it then hits the opposite wall and splays out as a covering about a 15-foot swath of the opposite wall.
I think that it just whipped at you.
I think it just flipped at him. Oh, maybe what it needs, instead of a commanding voice, is a loving voice.
Oh, I've got this.
Are you going to try to woo a book?
I proceed to start playing accompaniment for Lindo's terrible, wonderful seduction.
I am going to show a little shoulder. I'm going to look at that book and tell it about the sweet pages.
17 to
It's-
company.
Thick binding. It's hearty, literal words. Yeah.
Okay. So the book doesn't respond, but doesn't do anything to you either.
I think we got this.
So how about you slip into something a little more comfortable, like those chains?
Yeah. I'm going to take you to somewhere nice, girl. And or boy. Whatever you desire.
It's already in the chains.
Really crack your spine.
There's a rumble of thunder from outside. Elliot, over by the window, you look out and there's storm clouds starting to gather.
Girl, you a real page turner.
We want to see your appendices.
Oh, dang, that a little personal, you know?
So
Checking the
at that moment, it hasn't done anything against you, but it's just not moving. You're going to-
I like to stroke its spine and maybe tug on the chain a little.
Okay.
How about you do something useful and find a lock?
I'm trying to see if we can move it, okay? I mean, move you, baby.
You start looking around at the time that, Lindo starts running his hand down the spine of the book. The page is open slightly, and that tongue that reached out lolls out and just kind of like moves around on the ground slightly.
Nice. I like this.
Leaves a little kind of glowing trail on the ground as you just slap him back and
Mostly
forth.
disgusting, but I mean, I'm in a hot way.
It's all right if you're into weird things.
I could be into weird things. I'll be into weird things for you. Oh.
Well, Mr. Jaxom, while they're doing that, I have at least something we can do. Could you try to pull it downstairs while I go search for the key?
I just keep sitting up here on this book
right.
and betting it. Telling it that it's
Okay.
I will
pretty.
jump out the window.
Okay, so Elliot just jumps out the window as Jaxom, you start dragging it
Something
downstairs with the
about
length of
that
chain that you
boy.
have wrapped around it.
Yeah.
Lindo sitting on top of it, stroking the spine and the cover of the book, saying sweet nothings as Wilf walks along behind, playing a suggestive tune.
I don't want to
Go ahead and
judge a
make me
book by
another
its
strength
cover,
check,
but
please.
you look
Yeah.
good.
6.
Okay, you're trying to drag this thing, and you're getting it like inch by inch closer to the stairs. Elliot, you jump out the window.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you have a plan.
Featherfall.
Okay. So you cast Featherfall and gently glide down to the ground.
Because he's Mary Poppins, y'all.
And when you get down there, you
Investigate for a key.
start looking for the key.
Yes.
Okay.
Shall I roll investigation?
Yes, indeed. Jaxom, you're still pulling. Go ahead and make me another roll.
Ain't nothing wrong. with
Oh, that's a little bit better.
library.
16.
Okay. So you're pulling it along. You're again, now you're getting it like
Tell me
foot by
about your
foot. You're
index,
able to get it
baby.
to the top of the stairs. And now you have it like resting right there, ready to go down the stairs. Currently, Lindo is still sitting on top of it, Wilf behind it.
I bet your punctuation's on point.
And you know I've got to lick my fingers before I turn that page.
Seriously, you're getting real personal.
Uh-huh.
As soon as I pull on this any farther, it's going to slide down these stairs.
Hell yeah, it is. Wait, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm on top. Wait, but remember, I am on top of this book.
You're going to
Okay.
hold on tight because you love that book.
I love this
You
book.
love that book so much.
I love you book.
Do it.
Okay. So you yank and then attempt to dodge out of the way, I assume.
I am going to try and hop onto the book.
Go ahead and make me a dexterity check.
Got some straight up DuckTales bullshit going on.
Yeah.
Slide down the stairs.
You're outside, by the way. You're starting to investigate. What-
23.
23. You get down to the bottom of this rocky outcropping. You make your way through some brush, and you push aside a bush, and you are looking at a river making its way by.
Fuck that fucking book.
In
How
fairness,
was that
at
roll
least
there,
the key is
Jaxom?
probably metal and probably
4.
safe to the bottom.
Okay.
I am not there to give you
So
advice.
you give it a tug.
Elliot hates
The book
water.
creaks slightly.
Just freeze it.
And as it starts to do so, the pages flutter. And then everything happens much faster than you think it was supposed to. As the book starts to slide forward very fast.
Now that's a book you can fall for.
Lindo, you for a moment you were holding on, and now your arms go up as the book hits Jaxom dead square in the chest, bears him down to the stairs, and then as his armor gets caught on the bottom chains, starts dragging him down the stairs as it
good
bumps down the first flight, banks around the corner, and starts going down the second flight of stairs.
Jaxom,
Damn, that book is a wild ride.
how are you doing down there?
There's 14 points of damage as you are ground into the stairs underneath the weight of this book and Lindo.
Yeah.
Finally, as you get to the bottom of the stairs, you just kind of roll off to the side.
Jaxom, have some healing light. Take
Lindo,
get
you
15
book
back.
slides decently quick.
helpful.
It seems like behind you, the stairs have been greased. They're slightly shiny. Wilf, as you step forward onto the stairs to follow down. It's about when you notice you get to make me a dexterity check.
I'm not going to lie. This book comes with its own lube.
Can I make an acrobatics to try to land it and keep playing?
Let's say what your dexterity save is first.
That is still a 14.
Okay. So now you can make your acrobatics check to continue performing on your way down.
That is a 14 as well.
Okay. So you are able to slide down the stairs fairly well as you're continuing playing, just kind of just on this side of falling down as you basically do a sick, guitar knee slide, power slide down the last couple stairs.
Oh, it was a good book. It's a good book. Yeah.
It just sounds like it would be
Elliot,
be so
you hear
bad
some
when
crashing and yelling from inside.
It's a woozy
Not my
book.
Yeah,
problem.
I'm
That's
really
panicky.
feeling
It's
that.
a woozy book.
Okay. So
You were just scared.
I'm trying not to get in the water yet.
your investigation does not turn up the key anywhere on the bank or the rocky outcropping above.
How big is this river?
Seems about 15 feet across, moving pretty quickly.
Okay, I close my eyes and start walking across the river, on top of it.
Okay. You start walking across and you just go to the other side, or
I'm just looking underneath, but I don't want to get wet.
you don't close your eyes?
Yeah. Once I get into it, I just start walking and then I open.
Okay.
Around. I'm concentrating though.
Gotcha. So you go ahead and make me another investigation there. Oh, all right.
23 again.
All right. You're at it for a little while. So you're basically looking for anything that's glinting in the light, anything that you can find. But I'll get back to you in a moment.
I noticed to touch your sweet vellum.
After that ride down the stairs and a little bit of healing that I got from him, lay on hands, and I give myself another 15.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be scary
feeling a
to
lot
get
better.
deep down inside of you, but it
You'd think.
wasn't. It was warm. It was scary. It was a little slimy.
Afraid of the love that he was feeling.
Right then. So there's the book on the bottom floor. There you are next to the door. Your cart outside.
We should try to
I'm
keep
going to
it in
continue
the
to
car.
patty this side of the book, and I'm going to politely ask it, hey, book, I'd like to take you for a ride, if you know what I mean. Do you think you can maybe float over to that cart?
Make me a persuasion check.
With advantage.
You know what? With musical accompaniment,
That is an 18 plus an 8.
okay.
I did show a little shoulder, It's very persuasive.
You did indeed
A little
show
chest
a
hair.
little shoulder.
I don't have a lot of chairs there, but it's definitely a little bit there.
Okay. Elliot, you're looking. The storm clouds up top are still gathering.
You were a little
And you're standing there on the middle of this river,
book.
looking down when you realize that above you is some sort of,
You've had some
possible lightning or thunderstorm.
tawdry light novels.
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Not even a light novel. I mean, I barely can read.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. 11.
11? You're not sure. I mean, you're pretty sure something is going on with the weather, but you're not 100% sure.
But this is the type of book that
But
you
do
could
I
walk
find
to
the key?
You
bibliothèque
do
with.
not.
Oh, I do not even know the meaning of the words.
Thankfully, this book doesn't know that it's his first real.
Well, maybe that's what makes it special.
So, Lindo, you're sitting there. You try to convince the book to do what you'd like.
Little bit of stroking, a little wiggle. Again, one button, little bit of chest there. Again, not a lot to see, but there's like 4, 5 there.
Okay.
He saw you in the library and just had to check you out.
Jaxom and Wilf. What you see is Lindo says this, strokes the book one more time, and then him and the book disappear. Just gone.
We may have overdone it.
Lindo, you get this feeling like something just reached inside you, grabbed your stomach, and yanked you through a small hole. And everything goes blurry and lots of the sense of movement. And then you open your eyes and you're in a very dark place. You're in this, what feels like this open expanse. You hear skittering and scritching all around you.
Book? Where are we?
The book is still beneath you. You see ahead of you through the gloom this flare of light coming up. And then the sense of movement ahead of you as this massive beast turns. You see wings that suddenly burst into fire.
We need to leave.
A
Book, we need to
creature
leave.
nearly 20 feet tall, massive
I'm not going to lie, I'm not very
horns.
strong.
Around you, you see holes in the walls of this massive cavern suddenly lit with fire as dozens, if not more, small imp-like creatures are crawling out of the walls.
Oh, I wonder if I set one of those free.
You hear this deep rumbling growl from ahead of you as a long lash of fire unfurls in its hand.
Please don't hurt me. I set your friend free, and I had this book, who is my best friend.
Reaches back, you start hearing screaming, echoing, howling for blood. And as these things start to rush forward, nothing but murder on their minds, and suddenly you're sitting on top of the book next to the cart.
I throw up a little bit, but try not to get any on the book.
Okay.
Oh, you're back.
What? Where am I?
I want to look around, see if I can find a piece of like wrought iron or
Just
piping.
Holding the book very tightly and crying to
slip
myself.
in between the chains to lock it in place.
Okay.
Okay.
Elliot, you're standing on the water still looking, and you hear the rumble of thunder again. And you look up, and there's this energy crackling in the cloud above you. And you get to make me a dexterity save.
Okay. 10.
Okay.
3d10.
Yep.
You've been
19 points of damage as a lightning bolt strikes down at you from this cloud.
I think that is lightning struck.
No, well, yes, but it works more thematically for the song. You've got to abandon some of the practicalities
that's
of your
right.
statement.
Okay.
Okay.
Jaxom, you're able to find, the best you're able to find is some heavy gauge wire. Looks like it might have been used for some form of alchemist deal.
Okay. I get what I can, and I braid it through and try and cinch it off.
Okay, Buck.
Elliot, you all right there?
I'm
all right.
Okay.
I am less than half health, but
Noted.
I'm doing okay.
There's more rumbling from above you.
Oh, yeah.
Did
Pollinate
you guys
that.
hear that lightning? That was
It happened like maybe
That's
30
thunder?
or 40 feet over.
that was
From
very
where you're
close.
standing.
You know what? Honestly, I don't hear anything anymore except for the screaming agony of hell.
19, right?
Oh hell! That sounds.
I'm in the
weird.
water.
All right, so you lose concentration on your spell and fall into the water.
Yeah.
You are now in the river.
Yes.
Please make me an athletics check.
Okay.
Maybe we should check on Elliot.
Hellscape?
12.
Is that the word?
Gotcha. So Elliot splashes into the water and is now treading water, attempting to keep himself above the river as it is now trying to pull him downstream. Do you say anything?
Can I say anything?
Oh, yeah. You're able to keep your head above water.
I recommend help.
Oh, no. Help is not what I do. Misty step.
So you respond to this with, Misty Step, and pop yourself onto the bank.
Yes.
Honestly,
Okay.
I think resorting to magic escape is probably Elliot's number one reflex.
That's fair.
Yes. Magic is the answer to everything. It's kind of an issue with him.
And there is fire.
Okay. Do you make your way up back to where everyone else is, or
See,
back to the
Elliot's
top,
sort
or
of who you
what are
So
you
many
doing?
eyes.
the most complex
Look up.
death ritual
It rumbles
to
again.
kill a baby, and then
Go find a tree
mess
to
it
hide
up
under.
and end up without no nose.
Okay.
And in such a beast.
Start
Can you lose any more of himself?
prestidigitation myself dry slowly.
Okay.
I don't like being wet.
Yeah. Understood.
Flames.
Good to know.
So the three of you are there. Jaxom, you've wound this wire up around the chain, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything else at this moment, but Lindo is still on it, kind of
It was everywhere.
petting it, and seems to have that look in his eye like he's seen some shit.
Lindo, remember,
Eh.
sexy book.
Yeah, sexy book.
no. Come on.
Are you into book binding? Because I
It's
I
already
really
been.
subscribe to you. Okay.
It's
Ooh.
bound.
Go ahead and make
already,
me
so-
another persuasion check there.
11.
The book seems unimpressed.
I am also unimpressed. I am sorry, book. I am performing under stature. I'm not used to being traveled into wherever we went to see many terrible things and then brought back to my friends. You have to understand.
The book doesn't respond.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Hush.
Oh my.
Okay, so shall we go for a jaunty ride? Onto the cart?
The book does not respond.
Should I help you out? Let's give you a little lift, eh?
Yeah, let's pick this sucker up and
It's not a
get it on
sucker.
there.
Oh, wait. I know how to do this. I start playing a specific song. I want to lift you up, bring you up higher, and I cast levitate on the book and lift it up and set it. It can lift up to 500 pounds.
Okay, that's just about enough, yeah. So you cast that on you strum your lute a few times, and the book starts to slowly raise up, and you just kind of gently push it until it's over the cart, and then lower it
And
down.
then just, yeah.
Okay.
Now you use
down
that?
softly.
Now you use that?
Elliot, you're dry.
I walk. Well, I'm.
It
kinda
was
looking
funnier
up
the
at
other way if you
sky.
think about
It
it.
rumbles again.
There was nothing funny about that. That hurt.
It's an outside perspective
Run
sort of thing.
as fast as I can to get underneath the cart like a scared person.
So you hear another crash of lightning as behind you see a tree getting struck, and Elliot rushing forward, who dives underneath the cart.
Oh, hello, Elliot. Did you find the key?
Guys, did you notice that it was sunny when we got here and it's
And a
really
black
not looking
smoke
very
comes out of
sunny
the
now?
Clouds start to dissipate.
No.
Let's get out of here.
Elliot took up smoking.
Let's get out of here. If you can horse it up.
All right. So you get on the cart and
Mr. Wilf,
hit the reins.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a spell. I'm wondering if you have it. Locate object?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't have that one either.
I don't have spells, but I hear I have pretty keen eyes, and I bet you if I go over there and I can use my magical keen eyes and find the thing.
Lindo, if there's anyone in all the realms that could find it, I believe that'd be you, because you have the keen eyes of the tiger.
I do. I am a
It's
tiger.
the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, and go ahead and take a inspiration dice with you.
Oh, so you're about to make your way over in that direction, and before you're able to get off the cart, the book kind of page flutters, and you hear this kind of
No. Counterspell.
okay.
Hello?
Don't make me smite
Hello?
you.
The horse, by the way, when it was whispering, started like looking around wildly.
Lindo
And
also looks around wildly.
very skittish for a moment, but the counterspell seems to have taken effect, and nothing else happens for a moment.
That's too God.
I wander on over
3 more
to
hit points, which is
by the
actually
river.
important.
So you leave them with the book, and you make your way down kind of the rocky outcropping to the river,
6 more hit points.
and you start looking around.
And jabbing at the ground
Make me investigation, please.
with my sword.
With that D8.
I'm investigating.
Plus the D8. There you go.
That is a total of 5. Okay, so that's 5 plus my investigation, which is a -1.
Okay.
So, with my keen tiger eyes and my sword, I look around, literally.
You look
In
into
a
the
circle.
water, and you're like, you see
Whoa.
something shining down there. Something reflecting the light.
Oh, hello? I put my hand into the water.
You put your hand in the water, and it's cold. But you,
I start sloshing around in the water.
and then you grab something,
Ha!
and
I found it!
as you grab hold of it, you take a point of damage and you jerk your hand back.
Oh!
And you see a shard of glass from the window.
Aha!
Seems to have stuck itself in your hand when you grabbed it.
Most definitely painful. I am not as good as I think. Okay. Yeah.
Ouch.
Pull the glass out of me hand and look very sadly at myself. And then continue to stick my hand in the water.
Okay, so you start moving it around. The three of you are, Jaxom, you're sitting up front with the horse, and Lindo, you're down by the water, and
I start
Wilf.
performing for the book, trying to entertain it so that it doesn't do anything
Okay.
untoward.
All right. Elliot, what are you doing at this point? You still
Hiding.
under the cart?
That's a 26.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm looking angrily at the book with my staff pointed at it, looking like I'm going to counterspell anything he's going to do.
Easy now.
Okay.
Hush, love, hush.
So you're pointing angrily. The book doesn't seem to do anything.
Gonna be alright.
Lindo, after a few more minutes of searching around, you don't seem to find anything of worth.
Okay. I guess this tiger will retire. And I make my way back to the carriage. Slash cart, slash whatever the fuck it is anymore.
Hey, Lindo, you've got some red on you.
Oh yeah. During my encounter with the river, a barracuda just came out of nowhere, like bit me in the hand, and I had to punch it several times, and it ate the key and swam away.
In a freshwater river.
Absolutely.
A barracuda?
Here.
Ooh, barracuda. Well, it was a fish with very sharp teeth. Could have been a shark.
You mean a piranha?
In this climate?
Yes.
All right.
It was probably a magical fish.
You know, you should have caught it. Magical fish grant wishes.
I would have caught it, but it bit through my hand and I had to let go. Along with the key, of which it ate and swam away with.
Well, I guess the key's
Obviously.
gone.
Forever.
Wonderful.
Via fish.
Elliot, you're staring at the book, kind of half-heartedly listening to Lindo's cautionary tale. Mm-hmm. And you're staring at it, and now the book's on fire. It just seems to have caught fire somehow.
The cart burning too?
Not yet, but it looks like the top of the book is just
Elliot,
caught
did you
fire,
set
and
the,
Got to
starting
be
to
kidding me.
spread over the top of the
did you set the book on fire, Elliot?
Flip that thing over and stamp it out.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose I haven't actually. It's a concentration thing, and
I'm gonna throw dirt on it.
Did you maintain concentration
Dirt.
for several minutes, or how long is levitation for?
let me actually look up the spell
More dirt.
because I looked up my magic item that casts it.
Levitate is concentration up to 10 minutes.
Oh yeah,
So if you maintained it, you could do that.
and I flip it over, put it down, and I sort of bump, bump, bump.
Okay, so you flip it over, and the fire just moves up the back, and you flip.
I'm telling you,
Each
dirt,
time
man,
you do
dirt.
it, the fire just moves to the other side and
Just throw
starts
dirt
to
on
catch.
I mean, I set my fire onto myself many a times. Definitely dirt.
it. Just throw dirt on it.
I throw dirt on it.
I place my hand on the book. Frostburn.
You place your hand on it, and it's not hot.
No.
You freaking... Oh, I hate this book.
All right,
It's an illusion.
Nate, let's go. Really, let's just go. I think we can go. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go.
The cart is full of dirt now, so yeah.
No, I mean dirt on the book.
It's true.
You flipped it over. No, now there's just dirt in the cart.
Well, I mean, and then a book.
And also a book. I get into the cart and I sit by the book and I pet it like it's an old dog friend.
Okay, so as you sit in the cart and start petting it again, the music, I'm assuming, continues as
Yeah, considering it's how I cast spells, it's just easy to keep it going.
Jaxom, you crack the reins and the horse starts moving, cart starts rolling. Elliot, are you on the cart or are you following along? Or
I'm on the cart.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't walk.
So then as the four of you and your charge start making your way down the road on your way back to Anra'Lathan, that is where we will end for this session.
I hate this book. I hate reading. I didn't think I would hate reading, but I think I hate reading.
Don't tell the book. It's all right. It's all right. We can get through this. Remember how much they want us to pay.
I do. What we want to... Oh, yeah, that's right. We stole Tintin.
Mm-hmm. So until next time, dear Digidicers, thank you for joining us for another episode of Hazardous Endeavors. And
Game on, Internets!